It's not every day that a sitting Supreme Court judge slams his own, but today as Justice Markanday Kajju of the Supreme Court slammed, or rather should I say tore apart, the subordinate judiciary of the lower courts across India on issues of corruption, his scathing but very, very timely and pertinent observation made everyone sit up, take notice and hopefully introspect.
It is this 8-page order that takes on instances of corruption in the subordinate judiciary. The bench says that action has to be initiated against the judge for defying Supreme Court orders and staying eviction proceedings.
A scathing observation from the Supreme Court, taking on some instances of corruption in the subordinate judiciary, lamenting rampant corruption in lower courts and how some of them do not seem to care even for the Supreme Court's orders.
It's been called a wake-up call for the subordinate judiciary by sitting judges of the Supreme Court, Justice Kajju and Justice Mishra, not mincing any words, taking on instances of corruption in the subordinate judiciary.
We must clean it up, and one of the ways of cleaning up is, I suppose, to see that subordinate judges do not flout the order of the Supreme Court in order to give relief to the tenants who are supposed to vacate by a certain time, and obviously suspects there must have been some corrupt motives.
The justices pointing out the malaise, advocating a virtual cleanup of the system.
There are corrupt judges at every level, from the lowest to the highest. Therefore, this is a matter which the court or the collegium of the Supreme Court or the Chief Justice of India and the government, they should have a relook.
The observations, written and oral, begin by criticizing ADJ Arjuna Singh. An enraged bench says that she does not deserve to be a judge and that it's people like her who are giving a bad reputation to the subordinate judiciary.
A wake-up call from the most respected names in the judiciary before the entire institution is brought into disrepute. With Rhythm in New Delhi, Deepal, Times Now.